What's good, y'all? We're to a brand new comic. This time we got issue 4 of X-Men. So this time we basically got Charles Xavier, Apocalypse, some other guy on the cover, which I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've actually seen Charles with this artist, with this art style, because we haven't really. It sounds like he's made like a single appearance in the main X-Men book outside the first issue where we saw him back when he was still in the wheelchair. We haven't seen him with like the Cerebro helmet and everything. But I'm wondering what. But yeah, now I finally see what he looks like. He looks good in this art style. Good, although I don't know why Apocalypse is there too wearing a suit. That I'm quite interested on why Apocalypse is there too. But hey, let's just jump right in, man. This should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's oh, the other guy's Magneto. Okay. I was like, who the hell's the other guy? Magneto, of course. Mutants are the flight to the allied nation of Krakoa to be part of the first mutant society as Krakoa goes, so does its promise of an international stage. Okay, so we got Cyclops, Magneto, Charles, Apocalypse, and Gorgon. Next page. Should be interesting. Alright. Okay, Davos, Switzerland. This week, thousands of world leaders, economic titans, celebrities, philanthropists have gathered for the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. The theme of this year's conference is globalization for a new age. How to secure and maintain a cohesive and sustainable world, which seems fitting as the meeting occurred only 1 month after the revolution and previously unknown influences of the mutant nation of Krakoa. Okay, I guess this is the new X-Jet, because there's a giant fucking X in the back. Look, it looks like a bee, though. Doesn't it look like a bee? Kind of like that. The backside of it. The resulting economic and political upheaval almost certainly ensure that topics will dominate conversation. Next page. No. So I've been confirmed in the last few days that the olive branch in the form of the internet of an invitation to Davos has been extended to the mutant nation, and the rumors of their possible acceptance and attendance have spread rapidly throughout the assembled media covering the conference. We all wait with bated breath to see if the rumors are true. So we got Charles, got Apocalypse, and then you got Cyclops, and you got my man Magneto. Which actually, okay, and more than that, we might mean for the world at large. Which actually, one thing I heard about this issue, because actually the guy I've been shooting the shit with recently with X-Men said actually this issue has been delayed to shit. Actually, apparently, been like delayed for weeks. I didn't know that. I don't know if it has been actually, but that's kind of interesting. So, wonder what that was all about. Maybe the artist was basically just doing a job. The Hickman needs more time writing it. I don't know. I know Doomsday Clock had hella delays. That one. Next page. Surprised Wolverine. It makes sense why Wolverine isn't here. But here's why they got Apocalypse. Like I would say Apocalypse is the kind of guy for these wheelings and dealings like this. Charles, yes. Cyclops, I can see there. Magneto, they got their shit. But Apocalypse just kind of sticks out. Is he just there for there for security? As like their muscle. Like why is Apocalypse here? Anyway. Welcome, gentlemen. I apologize, but many of our guests require heightened security per a personal secret. High levels. High level personal security. We cannot allow such personnel inside any actual meetings. It's the same for everyone. I hope you understand. We're fine waiting here if you are. Just yell if you need me. Also, Cyclops isn't allowed to go in because of his eyes. Yeah. But they're letting Apocalypse go in there, who is the strongest mutant alive. But they won't let Cyclops in because of his heat vision. Anyway. You'll come running? I might take my time, enjoy the sides, rub elbows with my betters. This way, gentlemen. Your party is waiting for you. You two can stay here with me, but you're going to have to surrender the sword. Obviously, we allow security to carry weapons, but something that overt is a problem. The problem is that you look at me and think my blade is the weapon. Bit of advice, friend. I'd let this go. But don't worry, we'll do our best. We'll be on our best behavior. Oh. Next page. Okay. Okay. There was some of the concern regarding the hour of the day and exactly how long your party would arrive, so we took the liberty of arranging a meal for all of you. The hope was that a fair and free and fair discussion will break bread. Well, while breaking bread would present both a more casual and straightforward exchange of ideas. After all, what is dinner but elevated conversation among friends. Next page. Okay, let's see. World Economic Forum. The dinner menu. So what are you serving from Titus Catering? Mr. Hickman, what do we got on the menu, good sir? Watermelon gazpacho, infused with habanero and poblano chilies. Don't know what the fuck that is. Shredded kale, mushrooms, bacon, and parmesan. Sounds disgusting. Olive Wagyu, Kawaga Prefecture. Colbert sauce, plus Borichi Tessere de Mezze, I probably butchered that, in attendance. This menu looking kind of shit, honestly, if you ask me. I mean, I don't even know what the hell this first one is. Watermelon gazpacho? The fuck even is that for? Alright, so we got attendance. Charles Xavier, Professor X, Eric Magneto, and N. Samba Nur Apocalypse. I love how it's weird, like how it's weird in Excalibur. You know, they say like I like to be referred as this, but you know, literally in like the main X-Men, everyone just still calls him Apocalypse. All right, who we got? Hordo. Okay, political representatives: Hodari, Wakanda. Okay, she's Wakandan Achati, Mai Megu, Chinese ambassador. Riley Marshall, U.S. Ambassador, international guest, Fred. Okay, yeah. Let me zoom in so I can see these names better. Frederico Juan de Salazar, Brazil, academic. Daniela Genta, Italian business. Ludovic von Bergen, Switzerland, and Bahin Galot, India. That's very true. Charles, thank you for coming. Eric, you as well. Thank you all for having us. This all looks very lovely. I'm curious how Apocalypse is going to fit on this table, because the man's fucking huge. Well, we're happy to have you, and even happier you accepted our invitation. And thanks to you as well. Should I call you N. Saban, Mr. Noor? I am Apocalypse. My other names are not fit for you to utter. Ooh. So, yeah, even the Apocalypse is like, just call me Apocalypse. He doesn't even have him say the Krakowian shit in Excalibur. Where's the continuity? Just saying, man. Look, he's referred to as this in Excalibur, but here, fuck it. He's just Apocalypse. Not really much for continuity. Just saying. Anyway, but they just say, like, just call me Apocalypse. It's easier for you to pronounce. Maybe that's why it's like, because I'm like, fam, don't you like to be called by this name over here in Excalibur? Anyway. Apocalypse it is, then. Regardless, welcome. What an amazing meal prepared, and much to talk about. But before we get started, I'd like to offer a toast to peace. To peace. Next page. What the hell we got here? This thing itches. What the hell are you doing? Don't touch that. It's the only thing keeping them out of your head. You don't break contact with your skin, did you? No, I don't think so. So you got some soup? Here you are, sir. A watermelon gazpacho infused with habanero and polato chiles. So it's essentially like soup, essentially. Not really all that much there, if you ask me. Thank you, Scott, Tommy. Yes, Professor. Even Cyclops could like talk to Charles, telepathically. This guy is probably because Charles is already in his head. That's interesting. I like that tell that one telepath and one that's not a telepath can actually do that communication. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yes, Professor. There are two assault teams waiting to converge on our position. One is located on the floor above us and the floor below. They're shielded again, so that's all the help I can offer. But be good boys and take them for me. Take of them for me. Not a problem, sir. Consider it done. Why are you both looking at me like that? I have bad news on the mute and good behavior front, friend. Next page. Little Charles like, oh yeah, there's assholes on the top and the bottom. Take care of them for me, Take care of them for me, Cyclops. You got little Charles. Alright. I think if I'm being honest, what are we hoping for here is a better understanding of what it is you're aiming for. It's still early days yet, but the level of destabilization that has already occurred is frankly staggering. Yes. Oh, I should do an African accent. Yes, and okay, I can't do it right. Yes, our question is what does these? Okay, I'm not doing that. What does this look like years from now? What's the end goal? We've been very clear about that. That there's no subterfuge out here, no lack of clarity. And if that eventually becomes unattainable, the effect the existence of Krakoa has on the world, well, I believe in adaptation. You might even say it's my religion. And if that's not enough, I honestly don't know what comfort I can give you. Everyone needs to accept the new normal of Krakoa. I think we shouldn't act surprised. A nation will act in its own best interests. This is neither new behavior nor unexpected. We have seen it all before, and it would be dishonest to pretend that our countries don't do the same. We find ways around it. We always do. Call it common ground, if you will. Next page. If that's your position, dare I ask if Wakanda is now interested in this is the Wakandan guy. Interested in more formal trade relations with Krakoa? Oh, that. I'm afraid not. Our countries will have to continue to settle for the more familiar relationships. Familiar relationships of king and queens. Miss Frost will be disappointed, but it's more than enough for now. Speaking of disappointments, trade relations often yield a deeper relationship with the nation's people, yet your border continues to be closed to most of us. the deeper lore of trust be formed in isolation? To put it a bit more bluntly, how can we trust you to be part? How do we trust you to be part of the world if you spend the time hiding from us on your island? Does this feel like we're hiding? Can we talk more about the drugs? Oh shit. Next page got Cyclops ready for war. That problem solved. Of course. You're going to have to forgive our curiosity, but we've all had quite a few of our best scientists looking at them, and well, we're not sure how to say this without sounding accusatory, but we're not sure that for some of your drugs, the weekly remedy is necessary. I'm not an expert, but I do know enough about them to say that you're wrong. The effects there's a cascading effect over time, and the way we structured it mitigates the negative effects. Wait, is he actually shooting them through his glasses? Oh, so he has his little glasses work like that. So it, like, does he have like a switch or something, or does he just do it naturally? I always thought he, like, you know, with like Cyclops, you throw his glasses, he has to take them off for him to use his laser, but I guess not anymore. But even if this wasn't or not true, if we choose to deliver the medicine in the more profitable manner possible, it would just be a lesson you've taught us. Armonet's universal debt plan obsolescence are these not the three pillars of Western prosperity? Next page. That's Hewlett, right? Not just Hewlett. He's quoting the island, which all things considered is just perfect. Well done. Thank you. I find it mildly amusing that you make your point. You have to quote a human author. Then again, there aren't any famous mutant authors, are there? Ooh, okay. I don't know, man, if he's trying to piss off Magneto or not, but ooh, all right. Man got some balls. I give him that. You talking to Magneto like, y'all ain't got shit, do you? Alright, I gotta give man props for his ballsiness. Well, now that's a different story. Not yet, but there will be. I'm sure about it. How's there actually not any popular mutant writers? Because mutants have been around, and the X-Men have been around since like the 60s, man. You tell me Charles has never read a book? Or written a book? I feel Charles is the type of guy that's writing 10 books, 15 books on mutants. Jean probably would have maybe 2 under her belt. Magneto probably have some Malcolm X type shit. Anyway. Alright. After all, it is in the air lately, the breaking of human norms. Well, that sounds ominous. It's the truth. You cannot blame us for the long history of man, nor can you blame us for the circular nature of it. Right now, your people are institutionally teaching your children to rewrite and unlearn history. Well, I promise you one thing: we will never forget where we came from. But you always do. That's X-Men right there, man. That's X-Men. I like that, man. Oh shit, yo, Cyclops, you ain't looking so good, fam. You ain't looking so good. That's quite a bold claim. Any way to back it up? Okay. Okay. Some fathers may say rather civil. Shockingly so. It would not be like this if this was on Twitter. No, sirree. It'd be a shouting match at this point. Do you know how medieval society got led? They had to mine it from the Roman ruins because of technology, the knowledge of what to do, it was lost during the Dark Ages. It wasn't an apparition. It wasn't an apparition. You humans, through war, short-sightedness, or pure ignorance, tend to destroy yourselves every few thousand years. Ooh, yo, Magneto! Look at the end of the Bronze Age, the Dark Age before the Dark Age before the Dark Ages. You don't even know what caused the end of it, but there it is, yet another hole in the collective memory of man. Who cares what caused the end of the Bronze Age? I was alive then. Ooh. Oh. And you should care. Ooh, oh shit, it's Apocalypse. He's like, I was alive during that period, and you should give a shit. Is that so? Then tell us what caused collapse. Me! That's my man Apocalypse right there. Next page, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, what caused the end of the Bronze Age? Me, motherfucker. You gotta love Apocalypse. I love this issue. This is definitely the best issue of X-Men so far. Oh man, I love he just so casually says, me. I love Apocalypse. Okay. Well, I can assure you I haven't forgotten my history. Who the hell are you? Again, I don't remember. I don't know. Who's this dude? I know this kind of posturing leads to the same place it always does, to war. Yet another conflict between mutant and man, except this time it has the potential to dwarf all that has preceded it. No, there will be no war. Is that so? It is. Surely you can see that our methods are changing, that they have changed. Take me, for example. In the past, I would have seized your country's weapons of war, turned them onto you, and I would have tried to show you how strong I was, how strong I am. Next page. Oh, yo, get him, Cyclops. But I have learned. But we have learned. You showed us the way with your quiet weapons and finances and your silent wars and influence. A little help, please. I've seen what you do. I've seen what you do here. Thanks. How did Magneto even do that? How do you know the exact location of this guy and be like, look, it's at the fork, and then this machine and his gun just vanishes? Leverage people with debt. Make them pay to be healthy and whole. Make them pay to be educated. Make them pay your interest so that they can have a place to live. And now we do the same. And now we will do the same. Next page. Oh shit, I missed this panel right here. I'll go back to the last page real quick. Missed that panel. Hold up. Alright, come on, load. There we go. Come on. There we go. And then when you own that, you control them. And I have seen what you do. Next page. But better. Better visions of a better life. Better drugs for a longer, healthier existence. So they eat steak now? What is this? And then we will take the money, the outrageous sums of money you will give us because it is a means more than wealth for you. We will invest it. We will buy your banks. We will buy your schools. We will buy your media. We will buy your politics, your politicians. And then when we have bought all the rest, we will buy you, because you have taught us that everything has a price, and we are ready, and we are happy to pay. Then we will have this influence. We will use it. We will make sure that the wrong sort of people, and you know who, no longer have any economical power. We will not allow them inside our institutions because it is more important. Because it's important. They do not have anywhere to peddle. peddle their dangerous, outdated ideas. Oh, okay, I see you, Magneto. And then it is, and that is how it will end, like a fire with no oxygen. Yes, of course, there will be some people who fear and hate us. They just simply won't be able to do anything about it any longer. So I said there will be no war. Oh, and by the way, what is he gonna use the knives and stab them all? This was really fantastic. My compliments to the chef. Look at all their faces. They're like, oh shit, Magneto ain't bullshit. He's not legit gonna do this. He's gonna buy us, gonna buy our meat. Fuck me. Shit. Look at Magneto. He's like, my compliments to the chef. And everyone else is just shocked. All clear on the second floor, Professor. Good, we're almost done here. You should head our way. Alright, let's wrap this up, Gorgon. Time to go. I'll be right there. Next page. Alright, Krakoa, Captain, number 1, Cyclops, Captain, Commander, X-Men, Magia, Captain, Sexton, I don't even know what that means, Bishop, Captain, Hellfire Training, Gorgon, Captain, Council Guards, Gorgon. While the other 3 captains have broader, more expensive jurisdictions, Gorgon has simpler, as small, more specific ones. As one of the most experienced, more lethal mutants on Earth, he has chosen by the Captain Commander after constellation with Wolverine to act as a personal protector for the mutants, for the members of the Quiet Council, especially when they leave Krakoa. After the events surrounding the assassination of Charles Xavier. Oh yeah, the main X-Men book hasn't even touched that, actually. They don't even... looks like they're trying to bring it up in the main X-Men book. If the Autumn Council members plan to ever enter the hostile environment, the expectations is that Gorgon will accompany them. Next page. Oh, hello there. Damn, he fucked them up. This was your greatest mistake, thinking you were a warrior. Yes, you studied, yes, you trained, yes, you taught yourself against your fellow man, but now you know who you really are, and what a true warrior looks like. In the past, my contempt for you would have manifested itself in an uncomplicated manner. I would simply have taken your head. But these are new days, and I am led by brilliant mutants who understand war better than I ever could. I have seen the error in my ways, now understand. I am enlightened. I know now it's better to let you live like this, with the shame of what you are. Embrace this mercy, human, and never test my kind again. Ooh, that's straight savage. I can't help but notice you keep touching your ear. Everything all right? I'm not sure, to be honest. Hard to tell. Let me clear things up for you. They're not coming. What are you talking about? He had 2 weapon teams. No, it's just going to expose him. He had 2 weapon teams spirited away on the floors above and below us in case things didn't go the way he wanted, and they didn't. And they did in either case. At some point, it would behoove you to recognize that the situation is not one that can be handled unilaterally, or whatever the hell that means. It's not lost on me that I am the one arguing that the money isn't worth it. But believe me, it is not worth it. Do you think they are lying to you? You heard them. They're not hiding what they want, or what they are. Next page. We cannot trust them. How long do you think until someone blinks and this peaceful Denty disappears? A month? What? 1 month, that's all it took for you to send someone to Krakoa to kill me. It was unsuccessful, obviously. I cannot be killed. Not like that. And not by the likes of you. We didn't send anyone to kill you. It wasn't us, they said. It was them, the bad humans, that they always say. Yet here they come to kill us all, Charles. All we've done to earn it is a promise to not to kill them. We even made it a law. Do you think I'm completely given up on my dream of mutants and humans coexisting peacefully? Hey, Father, we're seeing Charles's face! Do you think I don't love you? Because I do. I do. I want you to always remember that. Someone once told me that I have spent my whole life dreaming of the wrong dream. And I'll admit, the last month has been something of an education, but there is a small part of me that will never stop believing in that dream. That part of me that will never stop believing in you. Next page. Let's see Charles's face. Alright. Yeah. Because it only took 1 month before you tried to kill me, and you were going to try it again today, weren't you? Is Charles going to read their minds and know if he's telling them to make sure he's telling the truth or not? You're basically admitting to everyone here today that you see the world as yours. What do you think? What do you think we would do? Learn the lesson, evolve, adapt, become something more. The same way I've always been. I've always have. If you want to be angry, if you want to lash out because we are claiming what's rightfully ours, then so be it. Just know it's the last time it ends like this. What is that supposed to mean? I don't think there should be any confusion. It seems rather clear to me. Mutants have never been in this position before, being part of a brotherhood of nations. So admittedly, we have a bit of a learning curve to overcome. Next page. But we have good teachers in all of you, and we learn quickly. Try us again if you will, but if you do, expect a response. Next page. Alright, new books, Marauders, Excalibur, Explorers, Fallen Angels. Alright. Oh, so it looks like we're going to storm the next issue. Looks like we might focus on the Marauders bit next time. Alright, so I'm going to end it here, guys. This issue was fucking amazing. This was definitely the best issue of the Amazing X-Men book from Jonathan Hickman, definitely so far. So overall, I'm going to give this issue a 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. This issue was fucking awesome, man. I love these small, more slower moments with them where they're just talking, and you really get to see, you know, the more political side of X-Men, the more social commentaries. I always love seeing the social commentary in X-Men. I've always thought it's really interesting how they compare mutants with, like, you know, stuff's going on nowadays, race, religion, all that shit. I've always loved that stuff about X-Men. So yeah, this issue was definitely a treat to read. So yeah, I don't know if I could ever write, you know, I'm definitely not smart enough to write this kind of dialogue or, you know, write this guy's stuff, definitely. That's why I leave it to other people that are far more qualified than me. Anyway, so hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flag at least down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.